Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Wow, welcome back. Finally, I think it's been a bit. It's been a bit.
Yes, it has.
It's been a bit, but welcome to the revival of Slapstick Sports Podcast, everybody. I am your only original remaining host, Adam Nutter. Thanks for, hopefully eventually tuning in again to this fucking podcast that just stopped like a year ago.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
I mean,
COVID kind
we
of.
stopped with Corona.
Yeah. Yeah.
We took a sip of the Corona.
We took a sip of
the
the Corona.
Like, you know what? We're not dealing with sports anymore.
To be fair, sports did completely stop
Yeah.
for a while.
For a while. For like a long time.
And then they came back, and they were like, we're busy. But
yeah, pretty much.
But it's fine. We're back. I, again, am back. Adam Nutter. With me, Jesse Pedraza, as officially the other co-host of the show.
I'm a comic that likes sports. So.
Yeah, the only, apparently, you would think, out of
No,
all
you
the
don't
comics
think.
we know.
Yeah, but like, there's only like a handful. And it's like, comics is theater.
I know, but like, even in the comics that are into sports, they're only into like a sport.
That's true.
So it's like we can't even be like, come down and talk about all the stuff, because it'd be like, I could do MMA. It's like, yeah, I can too.
Yeah.
And then what do we want to talk about? Like, it ends there.
Well, it usually goes to WWE, but yeah, I know.
That doesn't count. It's not a sport. It's entertainment. It actually
it's
says entertainment.
No, it is.
Yeah, right.
We don't disagree.
It's not a sport though.
It has sports aspect to it.
Okay. Sure. So does a lot of stuff. Doesn't make this
Yeah.
sport. I will bring back the sports argument on this fucking show.
No,
no, we don't do that.
yeah,
But
don't do that.
no. So I guess the idea of bringing back this podcast was obviously to talk sports, make it fun, try to make it funny, and we're gonna start with this two of us. That's what we were talking about, and then maybe bring on. I mean, we'll probably bring on some guests along the way
yeah,
for sure. Don't know if we're gonna add a third chair or not. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, the chair's empty.
But
Cold and empty. I think there's cobwebs on it.
we'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe whenever the fuck Evan comes back.
We'll see. Evan, this is a call to you.
Evan is
He
fucking
watch sports.
yeah. Well, Evan used to be on. He used to be like the third
chair.
mic.
Oh, okay.
He would produce it. Kind of what you're doing.
Yeah,
Produce it NBA because Evan. I mean, he knows football a lot. He knows MMA,
Okay.
and then basketball was his other,
No, basketball was his
which was
forte.
good because I didn't know. I'm not a basketball guy.
I'm not a basketball guy.
Yeah,
Either.
you gotta find a basketball guy. We gotta find a basketball guy. Fuck, basketball's happening, isn't it? Right now,
We're
isn't it?
recruiting. I don't know if you like. We're like any sports franchise. We're just
We're
recruiting.
just recruiting.
We need a basketball guy. We need a tennis guy.
Do you need a tennis guy? I mean, I don't know how much tennis we'll be talking.
Shoot, U.S. Open, Australia
Wimbledon.
Open.
It's all of them.
It's open borders. I don't know what to tell
Close them. That's actually funny. I think I just named all the tennis things I know, like those three:
Wimbledon, yeah.
Wimbledon, the U.S., and the Australian. Right? Is Australian one?
Yes, I just made that up. I like Australia.
Wow, you fooled me. I was like, that sounds right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think you're wrong though. I don't think there's an Australian one.
You got brain damage of the sports we want to talk about. Football.
Yeah, the big game.
The big game.
Is which I feel like that's a fucking great like time to bring this podcast back.
Yeah.
Is right before the big game.
The big game.
Which
for
I'm not even
America.
sure if I could say the thing here. I think you can. I think you can say it.
I'll just say supper.
The Super Bowl. Yeah, man. I mean, Chiefs, Bucks,
Yeah.
big.
Brady finally
Big.
made it.
Brady finally made it. I
Brady
mean,
made it. That's
give the little guy a
craziest
shot. You know?
part. Yeah.
Fuck
Well,
it.
I just feel bad for Phillip Rivers.
I do feel bad for Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers has just been one of those dudes that just like he was always like regarded as like a high tier quarterback and never could get. Like I remember 2008, I think it was during Peyton's run. No, it was right before Peyton's run. it was like Chargers versus Colts, and Chargers won, and we thought they were going to go all the way.
That's right.
And they lost to the Patriots. And
That's
it was
right.
Like, God damn it.
I know. And like Philip Rivers is just like a good dude, and like I love his like competitiveness.
Oh well, here's the thing. He's kind of shitty.
No. Like I mean, like he's a shit talker, but like he's like a good dude. I mean, like he like.
I mean, if you have like 9 kids and you stick with them, you're a good dude.
True. But I think he was like a charity. I think they were like a big into charity and stuff. Or I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that about him.
He's white. He probably did.
That's right. You heard it first. White people do good stuff from a Peruvian guy.
But I remember he won a playoff game and he like was wearing a bolo tie and was like really selling the fact. He was like, "Yeah, bolo tie this, bolo tie that," and I'm just like,
yeah, no, he's white trash, but like,
yeah, like,
yeah, that doesn't make you a bad guy. That makes you white trash. That's different. I mean, I am also slightly white trash in aspects of things. I'm northern white trash.
Yeah,
I'm Staten Island garbage. It's different.
It's different. You have a different air to it.
It's different air to it, so I can play it off better.
Mm-hmm.
Does it come up?
Where the South it really stinks.
You have this accent.
It's the heat. Anyways.
Yeah. So again, Chiefs Bucks. Now, obviously, Chiefs did play the Bucks regular season.
Yeah.
Mahomes was victorious in that one. I think it was 27-24, right?
I'm checking it. Yeah, I need to know what week was it?
Like 7? Because the Bucks were still like, well, they were like 7-5 at the time. They weren't like. Remember, everybody was like still kind of shit talking the Bucks.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, Tom doesn't have it." By the way, I don't know why I'm
12.
defending Tom.
It was week 12.
Week 12, okay.
27-24.
Yeah, that's right. So
Chiefs scored 17 off the bat, 0. Then second quarter 3-7, 7-3, 0-14.
well, that's when Tyreek Hill put up 200 receiving yards in the first quarter.
Yep. No. I
Yeah.
think that was.
That's against
was it?
Bucks. Yeah.
Maybe. You're correct.
Brain damage, Adam. Fucking crushing it right now with memory.
Yeah, you really are.
It's embarrassing for you.
Yeah, I don't follow the Chiefs. I follow the football team.
What do you follow?
The football
Fuck
team.
you.
The only team that matters in football
Such trash.
is called
Such
the football
trash.
team.
Such trash. I can't believe you wore that shirt. We won first place. We're 9 games.
Dude, you know what? It
Barely
happens.
first place.
Hey,
On a decimated
When you-
NFC East. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy. You won 9
was-
games and decimated
To
NFC
be
East.
honest, like when it was like November and it was like we were still in it, I was like, I don't get a season like this ever.
No, it's actually
You know
really.
what I mean? Like it's nice to know that you're still in it to some aspect in November, because now you're not like, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck this team.
You know, it's a bummer though, or like not a bummer. It's actually funny how every team in the NFC East at one point was like, we could win first place. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's so true.
the Giants had 2 wins, and then I was like, oh, well, there's no way we're in first. And then they got 4. I was like, yo, we could win first place. That's how bad the NFC East was.
Yeah,
The Giants had 4 wins, and they legitimately were in first place.
yeah, no, like they were on a run. Like
They were on a run.
They were like they looked good.
No, it's that dude. If Barkley didn't get hurt,
Yeah.
I guarantee they
Yeah.
probably could have won first
You
place.
know what? They probably could have, because the fact that Barkley went down
Second
and
game of the year.
Yeah. Well, the only person that went down that like everyone saw was Daniel Jones.
That was embarrassing.
That dude has no coordination.
I mean, he's
the epitome of the white dude.
yeah, but he's like a faster Eli Manning
Yeah.
because he could run, because he could scramble.
Sure. I mean, I guess. I mean, what's an upgrade from Eli Manning really?
The point.
Anyways? Yeah. I mean,
Is he can scramble? Well, that adds another level to his game.
I know, but Eli's not that great. He's
Hey.
not going to be a Hall of Famer.
God, he should be a Hall of Famer.
You really think he should be a Hall of Famer?
Come on, 2 Super Bowl wins.
I think if you judge it just by that, then maybe.
2 Super Bowl MVPs.
But his career stats?
Hold on, I'm gonna defend Eli here, and I'm a big criticizer of Eli as a Giant fan. Okay.
Okay.
There was one season where he threw like 27 picks. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you go back and watch those interceptions, I'm not kidding you, Jess. At least 20 of them were like, "Oh, I dropped the ball."
Right.
And is that his
That's not
fault?
his fault. No.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
you know what?
There's
But it stays on his record. So you look at that season, and he's like, he threw 20 touchdowns and 27 interceptions. It's like, yeah, but he should have threw 7.
yeah.
You
okay,
know,
fair
so
enough.
you had a few of those, and then I don't give a shit. It is. We just talked about Phil Rivers. Never even made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Manning made it to 2. won the MVP twice, beat Tom Brady twice, beat the 18-0 Patriots. What?
Yeah.
I don't know how you could be like he's not an MVP, he's not a Hall of Famer. Like that's kind of bullshit.
I say
Dan Marino's in the Hall of Fame. He's won 0 Super Bowls.
I say he's not a Hall of Famer because I don't think his stats.
I don't think that's always
Because his legacy, the story of Eli Manning is more of a Hall of Fame than his career.
Yeah, sure. Oh, dude, without a doubt. It's not even.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
But no, but I interpreted you saying that as like his stats aren't on level with like other Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and correct.
Yes.
But
But
again,
his story is
Dan
like
Marino is a Hall of Fame quarterback. How many rings does he have?
I know.
0.
I know. Yeah,
0.
I know.
And all of his records, by the way, are now broken. So like.
Yeah, but he was like the first one to
Sure,
do it.
no,
where
totally, and he's a great quarterback.
was, like,
but
a real thing.
yeah, sure. But to be, and also Eli won 2 Super Bowls with, like, let's be honest with you, kind of garbage receivers. He had Burris, who was like solid.
Burris was solid.
Steve Smith was a good
Cruz
slot
was
receiver.
solid.
Who?
Cruz was solid.
Yeah, Cruz was solid, and then he had like an old Amani Toomer when he first won.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have like he had Kevin Boss as fucking tight end. Like, let's stop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like,
Boss was boss back in the day. I don't know what you're saying.
dude, can I tell you the fucking 2 ultimate gripe Patriot moves that I appreciate? Not as a sports fan, I appreciate it. As a Giants fan, it's a scumbag move. They went out and got Kevin Boss and Jake Ballard from us, our other tight end, just because we beat them twice. And there was like a weird loophole. Like we were trying to re-sign them.
Yeah.
And they signed them.
Right.
Just to not have them on our team and then cut them.
Damn.
I was like, power grievance, power fucking move for grudge move.
Yeah.
But scumbag move.
That's I didn't know that happened to them. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Damn. But I don't know. I mean, look, as a Washington football team fan, like we've been through so much. And I just want Dan Snyder to die.
Yeah, he sucks.
Like it's just been.
But it's also
bad.
like it's not even just Dan Snyder. It's like
it's Dan Snyder.
I mean, yeah, sure, but like, I mean,
it's Dan Snyder.
Is he the GM too?
No, thank God.
Right, that's also a problem though.
Well, he had like yes men at that position.
That's why it's a problem.
Yeah. But this past draft, this is the first draft I like looked at. Like, I mean, it's 1 year, right?
Well, Dwayne Haskins is awful, so.
Yeah, Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is like Jamarcus Russell.
Dude.
Without the hype.
Very funny Jamarcus Russell story. They didn't think he used to watch game tape, so they would send him home with blank game tapes and be like, yo, so did you watch the Bliss package? He's like, yeah, man, it was Bliss package. It was good.
I got it.
And they'd be like, cool.
No, and like there was like $100. Like if you open the thing,
right.
There was like, or a playbook. I think it was
something.
Like if you like open the
there was like
first
money
page,
in there.
There was money, and the money was still there.
Yep.
And it was just like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that was before what the contract shit. Anyways, let's talk about this big game.
Yeah, let's talk about the big game.
So I mean, we got Chiefs. We got the kid versus the legend.
I mean, defending Super Bowl champ versus 9-time. He went there 9 times?
We're going against Thanos.
Going against Thanos. I mean, straight up. I mean,
yeah.
That's the other thing, too. Like, I get you want to be like, fuck Tom Brady, right? I get that. But when people are like, he sucks, it's like, you should kill yourself. Like, that guy accomplished so much for you to be like, Tom Brady. Like, that shit always gets under my skin. It's like, because it's like shitting on a great person just because you don't like the team they played for. It's like, he's not an asshole. Like,
well, people hate greatness.
Right, and I don't. I appreciate greatness.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, that's the thing. You gotta appreciate when it's here. Like LeBron, you can say whatever.
He's an
you
asshole,
want about
though.
him, but he fucking 10 championships.
Yeah, no, he's a great basketball player, dude. But he's an asshole. Like I could get. That's the thing is like I don't like him as a person. But like Jordan was awesome, and I like him as a person. Like that's the difference right there.
Okay, well, now I'll unpack that now, but
because Jordan was an asshole, but he was a competitive asshole.
Yeah,
I think LeBron's a bad I don't think he's a good dude. Like I think he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I think he's a piece of shit. I think Jordan was like a piece of shit to other high level athletes, and that doesn't count. Like that doesn't count. You're being you're trying to do something at the highest level of in the world. Like, it's the highest level in the world. There's no other basketball league in the world that is like the NBA, right? So you imagine you being Michael fucking Jordan trying to compete with literally the best players in the globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to shit talk to get an edge. That's not to make you bad. Sure, the gambling stuff doesn't make you a bad person. I gamble.
Yeah.
But LeBron is a fucking douche. He says douchey things. Like, he's an asshole. I don't like him. So, yeah, that's the difference for me. But he's a great player, though. And I could appreciate, but I could separate that. So I could be like, LeBron's a great fucking basketball player, and it's a generational talent, and we probably won't see this again for a while.
Yeah.
But he's a cunt. Tom Brady, great player. We're probably not going to see a quarterback about this for a while. But he's a whatever.
See, I think he's a cunt. So
fair. But also, I'm a Giant fan again, and they beat him twice, and I don't have that like.
Yeah, you don't care.
It's like we beat the greatest twice, dude. It's like I don't know. I don't have that harboring of hate.
Yeah.
And like Eagles fans, I know we're in Philly right now, so there's a lot of our friends are Eagles fans. Same thing. They're like, well, we beat him.
Yeah, as soon as they beat him, they're like, you know what?
That's what it is, though.
Yeah, you gotta slay the dragon.
You gotta slay the dragon, and then when the Giants did it again, we're like, yeah, fuck Tom Brady. But again, it's like, yeah, he still has 6 Super Bowls. He has more Super Bowl appearances than teams.
I know.
He has more. He has as many rings as the Steelers.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely. He's about to beat both of them.
Yeah. Well, if he wins.
Yeah, if he wins, But are they gonna win?
Listen,
Do you
man,
think that offense is gonna fucking go
well,
against that defense?
all fair. You said it's gonna be a defensive game.
I think it's gonna be. I imagine it'll go very defense heavy first, and then you start seeing the cracks by the second quarter.
I think it's gonna be an offensive game.
Really, you think it's gonna be a shootout like the Eagles?
Yeah, I think because this is what happens. I feel like in the Super Bowl sometimes defenses get fucking dumb. And offenses just, it's like their time to like put on a show. Mm-hmm. Not all the time, obviously, right? Obviously, but I feel like
Patriots,
right? But I feel like in a lot of Super Bowls, and this is just me, no evidence. I noticed that most defenses give up a lot more points. Like again, Eagles had a good defense that year, and it was a complete offensive Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was.
So what happened to their defense? I think pressure, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you have. The gravitas of the Super Bowl is like point scoring. It's not defensive based.
Do you think Mahomes gets sacked?
For sure.
How many times? How many times do you think he needs to be sacked to lose?
To lose? 6.
Yeah.
6?
Probably.
5 to 7? 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
5 to 7. Brady too, though.
JBP is fucking hungry. He can put that ring on that other hand because God knows he blew it up.
He has 2 fingers. He's constantly doing the hang up sign. Like, what's up? Surf's up, dude.
Wait, which hand did he blow up?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Both of them. Right? I don't fucking know. Idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
I know.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Fireworks.
I think their line's good, though. The Chiefs' line is good.
Chiefs' line is good. One of the centers had, so this is a story that
yeah,
I was telling you about that the center was getting a haircut, and then they found out his barber got COVID as he was getting the haircut, and so he left immediately.
Just half a head shave,
Yeah.
fucking half a beard trimming.
It was just.
That'd be so funny to play Super Bowl like that.
I mean, he probably will.
Didn't Fisher tear his ACL though?
Fisher?
Eric Fisher, the lineman, where he got hurt. He's done, right?
Yes, he's out.
That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah, I remember when he first got drafted. He was like the first building.
Oh,
block
yeah.
on the Chiefs team.
Dude, left tackles for right-handed quarterback. Left tackles are obviously very important. Can we go over the lines real quick?
Sure.
Let me just see. 'Cause I did throw money down on this officially today. I threw some bets down.
So here we go.
Let's see the actual line first before we do the prop bets. Like the actual, yeah. So spreads -3.5 for the Chiefs, +3.5 for the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird.
It's fine. I got it. El Moneyline -157 for the Chiefs, +150 for the Bucks, and then the over/unders 56. Now we are using the Barstool Sportsbook app, so if I know that sometimes it's a little different on like DraftKings or FanDuel or whatever, but it's pretty much the same. But
yeah,
I did take the Chiefs on a straight spread here.
right.
because that's
It's a
going to be
safe
hard for
bet.
them. No,
I
it's
mean-
not. That's the underdog bet.
Oh, that's the underdog bet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that's not right.
Well, because think about it. They only won by 3 points the first game. I'll lose that bet if they do that again. Because 3.5.
Got you.
They have to win by essentially. They have to win by two field goals or a touchdown.
Okay.
Right? Because like, 4 points. Come on, like
Yeah.
two safeties. Like what do we do? It's
Why
like
does gambling have to be like that?
why is it so hard? Gambling's so.
Why you gotta put fucking fractions and shit?
Now I didn't throw money on the money line or the total.
Okay.
Or the over under.
Mhm.
But if I was to, I would take a Chiefs straight. I think the Chiefs are going to win. I
Okay.
do, and I would bump that over under number. So I would maybe push it to like 59.5 and take the under,
Mhm.
or because I hate rooting for unders, 'cause I'm an over guy, I would tease it down to 54.5 and take the over.
Okay.
Because like I feel like rooting for the under is rooting for boring football.
Yeah.
That's why I had that's why I had the hoodie on yesterday. I had a life's too short to bet the under.
Right.
It's fucking. I hate it. I hate it because I'm like, and sometimes you have to as a bettor. Sometimes you're like, oh, this is the
gonna be
right
a
call.
shitty- this is gonna be a
I have
shitty
to bet
game.
the under, and the whole time you're like, I'm rooting for a fucking boring game.
Yeah.
I hate it. So, so if I think it's an under game, I just won't even bet on the over under. I'll just let it go. But if I was, I would tease it down and take the over. 'Cause I do think it's gonna be a high scoring game. That's why I do think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
It has the potential.
They think it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's 56 over or under. Vegas thinks so.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely gonna be over 21, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well,
I
what
don't
would
know.
you
I
take
like-
out of those?
I don't bet, so I don't fucking know. I was acting like I knew what you were saying.
No, I'll explain it. No, this is good. This is actually this is perfect. A lot of people, even diehard sport, you're a diehard sports fan.
Yeah.
You're iffy on betting. I'll explain it. So the spread, right? How the spread works is it's always minus or plus.
You're right.
Minus is the favorite. Plus is always the underdog.
Okay.
Always.
All right.
Anything. Minus those. So in this instance, they think Vegas is saying for you to win money, we think the Bucks actually have a better odd to cover the spread. That's why they gave the Bucks minus 103 odds.
Right.
But essentially, the spread is 3.5. So the Chiefs have to win by at least 4 points
Okay.
or more for you to win that bet.
Right.
If they get 3 points, you lose.
Right.
The Bucks have to either, if they win the game, you win that bet, or they have to lose by at least a field goal and no more. Because that's the half.
Okay. That's
So if
the
if the Chiefs have 4 points over them, you lose.
half. Okay.
But if they lose by a point, the Bucks, you win that money. If the Bucks win the game, you win that money.
Right.
It's that simple. It's really that
Gotcha.
simple. That's how the spread works.
Okay.
If now, the spread sometimes is just a regular number with not a point, not a half.
Right.
So let's say the spread's just 3,
Okay.
and the Chiefs win by 3. It's a void. It's a void bet. It's like a push. And if the Bucks lose by 3, it's a push.
How often do you see just non-fractional?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause
Like right now, the
most-
over
Most times I like look up this shit.
yeah,
It's usually point something.
because that's how Vegas makes money, right? That's how.
Right,
that's
right.
But the over under is not a half right now. It's straight 56.
Yeah.
So and that's pretty. Actually, I'm surprised by that. I'm actually surprised by that. I would think, especially the Super Bowl with these two teams, that would be a fucking 0.5.
Yeah. Maybe.
But just straight 56. So if that means if they score, the overall score of the game is 56. That's a push.
Oh, okay. Got you.
That's why I'm saying I'm surprised they're doing that. But
yeah, you know what? I mean, the NFL is gonna probably be all fucking weird about it. Remember
well,
when
that's not the NFL though. It's Vegas.
No, I know, but I mean, like the NFL is gonna want a high-scoring game from this game.
Oh, they always want a high scoring game. That's why
No,
they
I
change
know
all the
they
rules.
always do, but I'm saying like more so this time. Like they think they have a better shot at it this time. Than
Oh,
ever
well, yeah,
before.
with those two, yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
for sure. And then Barstool threw up some great prop bets that I took too. If you want to throw those up, but just by the way, I love the bar. That's why I love the Barstool app. It's like bet with Barstool, and like a lot of like the guys in Barstool and ladies of Barstool would like throw up their picks. So this is the part of my take props. So play Leonard Fournette to score a touchdown, plus 140. That's not bad. I mean,
That's not bad.
that's not bad. Because think about it.
I think he might. I think
Yeah.
he needs. I don't know. Here's the thing. I've always looked at this game particularly as the dream team versus the well-oiled machine.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
Chiefs team is just built.
Boom to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got this team, just a bunch of people who are fucking great
Right.
at one point, and they're like, I don't got a ring.
Yeah. Like two of them do, and no one else does. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
See, also just to go back to the betting point, when you see plus like for the odds like plus 140, that means that's obviously it's against you, right?
Okay.
So, but if you win, you essentially like so if you let's say it's plus 100, if you throw 100 down, you're getting 200.
Right.
If it's minus 100, if you're throwing 100 down, you're getting fucking 50.
Oh.
So you have to like
Find those.
no, if you want to double your money on a favorite bet, you have to essentially throw down 200 to win 100, as opposed to here where if I want to win 100, I could throw 75 down, whatever the fuck.
Right.
You know, see what I'm saying?
That's interesting. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, and that's still pretty good odds because Fournette's the starting running back.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
It's
he
not
starts over.
Jones?
No, I think I heard. This is 2 weeks ago, and I was kind of barely listening. But I
Yeah.
think in the game, the announcers were saying,
Jones was hurt.
no, that Fournette took over the starting. Like he came into the team
Yeah, as like a
bat,
backup.
and then he took over the starting role. And I'm pretty sure I heard that correctly.
Oh, okay.
So all right, well that's one. So that's not bad odds. And then the part I take. I took this. I took this bet. Tails never fails. Outcome. So it's straight plus 100 for
each one. Yeah,
for each one.
Yeah.
I backed it. I'm a tails never fails guy.
Yeah.
So I took tails.
Well, who do you think is gonna flip it?
What do you mean?
You know, Joe
Oh,
Namath.
right.
Who's gonna flip it?
It's
give
gonna
me
be
an NFL legend.
It's gonna be no. I don't think so.
It's gonna be Trent Dilfer.
No, I'm trying to think. The NFL is douche cringy,
Yeah.
right? We can
Yeah.
agree on that.
Yeah, we can agree.
They're gonna make it like a politician or something stupid,
You know what? Probably.
and everyone's gonna collect. And by the way, it doesn't matter what side. Everyone's gonna collectively be like, "Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? Like for doing this.
Yeah.
Like just stop. I guarantee it. Everybody's gonna collectively hate it.
Here comes a child. He survived cancer and he's
Boo!
trying to
Get him out of here.
stop making a statement.
We get it. You have cancer. Whatever. Yeah, so I took the tails bet on that.
Okay.
I like this one too. The jersey number of first touchdown scorer in the Super Bowl. Over under 25.5. So obviously jersey number has to be 25 and under, or 25 or 26 and over.
That's I'm now thinking about it and I'm like Tyreek Hill's 10, Kelsey's 87, Evans is 13.
Yep. Godwin's 14, Scotty Miller's 10, Tom Brady's 12, Pat Mahomes is 11.
Yeah.
Fournette's 27.
28.
28. He's all right. It's my number.
Yeah.
Jones is 27, right?
Jones is 27. Who else is the
What's
Oh yeah, 25. Darius.
right?
The
That would
running
be the
back
under. Well, technically, the over has better odds by 15.
Yeah. Or it could be the nobody. I don't know. You know how the first score is
I'm sorry.
usually a nobody.
Under has better odds. I'm sorry.
The under. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's more star players. I wonder. It's gonna be a lineman. Everyone's gonna be pissed. They're gonna be like
Fucking Pat Sherman, 42.
Yeah,
We're
just
like, what?
What's going on?
I would take the under on that
Yeah, I would probably too.
just because
Yeah,
Mahomes could run it in.
Mahomes can run it in.
Brady could sneak it in.
Yeah. Well, he always likes to sneak it in. It's not just football we're talking about.
Casey Smith is. By the way, do you know who Casey Smith is?
No.
She is like, to me, like legitimately beautiful. Like she transcends hot.
Okay.
Like she transcends hot.
Yeah. You're starting to respect her now. Look at you.
I do. I 100% respect Kate. Like I every time I see her, I'm like, God damn, she's like fucking gorgeous. Like
Yeah.
legitimately, like. I don't look. Yeah, like I really don't look at her like as like a.
Look at him.
Look it up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you're flabbergasted. So.
I am, dude. It's crazy. She is so beautiful. It's nuts. So her bet is clear eyes. Tom Brady's still here. Tom Brady to win Super Bowl, plus 250. I mean, obviously, not great odds, but
And yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
But it's like it's 50-50 though.
yeah, it is.
It's 50-50, man.
What are you gonna do?
I didn't take that one. I like this one. The LaFleur. Either team to attempt a field goal and 4th and goal in Super Bowl. I almost took this bet, but it's not enough. Like, see, it's minus 143.
Yeah.
So if I want to win $100, I have to put down $143 to win 100.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't. That's
and
why
it's gonna be, and you gotta think about the coaches.
exactly.
Bruce Arians is a motherfucker. He's a gunslinger.
Exactly.
He's so is.
Also, I
Reid.
would do that, but in part of a parlay where the odds would make it like in my favor because you're putting that with 4 other bets, let's say, right?
Oh, okay, I got you.
So that's what parlays are. So like, just that's
Parlay's a group of bets.
it's like it's 2 or more bets together,
Gotcha.
right? So, and the great thing about a parlay is
So
you can have 3 or
fans,
4,
and then you have groupies. That's how it goes.
yeah.
All right.
So you could have like 4 favorite bets, right?
Okay.
Like, they're all minuses,
Okay.
but the odds because of all those hitting still will put you in the pluses. So like I did that a lot in that's how I made a lot of money playing in the football season this year.
Gotcha.
Was I would take like like 3 or 4 favorites or 4 or 5 favorite bets, like straight money line wins or some over unders, and just put them all in a parlay. And the parlay odd would be like plus 400 or plus 370.
Right.
I'd be like, cool, I'm throwing 200 down on this, and I win
Oh.
$600.
Oh, okay, interesting.
See?
All right, yeah.
That's how I won money. Also, I lost money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But as Neil would tell you, that it
Who?
worked out in my
Oh,
favor because everything I lost was all pure profit. Like I never
Right.
lost any of my own.
Yeah,
And
you
I
were
walked away.
worrying- You're playing with house money.
Yeah, I walked away with a net gain of plus a few thousand. So like
Well, there you go.
I can't complain. you know.
Hold
so-
on to GME, anyways.
So next one, scoregami. Well, Super Bowl. What Super Bowl is this? LV? What number is that? 50 something?
4 or no? I think it's 55.
Yeah, right. 55.
Yeah, because Patriots won 53 and then 54. Yeah, 55.
Super Bowl 55. 55. And in a final score never before achieved in an NFL game, plus 2,000. You know how much I want to take that bet? And I'm looking at it. I looked at it. This is the 3rd time looking at it. I am so tempted
Yeah, I'm tempted too.
to just throw down $50. And I'm going to lose it. I'm losing $50 for sure. Because it's plus 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're like, there's no way it's happening. But it's so enticing.
Yeah, because it can. Especially with these teams.
Well, I have till Sunday. I have till Sunday.
I have till Sunday.
I have till like 5:37 p.m. whatever the fuck dumb kickoff time they do.
Right. 6:30, you son of a bitch. Anyways.
Whatever. All right, next one. Air raid. Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, each to throw 300 plus yards, plus 200. That's not bad, man.
Yeah.
Because I do see it being a high scoring game. Brady in the Eagles Super Bowl, Brady threw for fucking 300 something yards.
I think he threw for like 400.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Like 400, close to 500.
You might be right.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I know. I mean, these fucking penalties, how they fucking fuck over defense.
Yeah.
That's why I like Super Bowl 53. Everyone said it was boring. Fuck you guys. No, it was entertaining as shit. Okay? Every punt was like, what's going to happen? So, anyways.
Early and often, both teams to score a touchdown the first. I took this one.
Yeah, you were talking.
Yeah.
I want to say yes, but like probably I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think the teams will crack
Right.
by the second quarter. Towards the end of the second quarter.
I mean, I hope you're wrong. And then they have the big game live bet showdown, just straight up Chiefs versus Bucks, the spreads, and then just the money line and the over under, which we already went over.
Yeah.
And a bet was right. Logan Paul has a bet because it's right because he's like working with them for the Barstool Sports stuff. Rob Gronkowski to score records 69 plus receiving yards and score a touchdown, plus 609 plus 690, the odds.
You're just throwing money away. Rob Gronkowski is not part of this offense.
That's the thing. He's not gonna score a touchdown.
He was used on the last
Barely.
play of the game.
Yeah.
And that's because everyone was like, well, he's not being used.
He's not covering him.
So why I'm not going to cover
Right.
Rob.
Yeah, I would. It's just funny. It's a funny bet, but I'm not taking that. There's no way.
That's terrible.
But
Paul, of course.
because here's the thing too, he has to have 70 receiving yards because he might have a red zone. He might have a red zone touchdown. Let's be honest, he's still fucking Rob Gronkowski.
Right.
He's still the best tight end ever to play football.
And he'll probably get it because
Tom
Rob
Brady.
and Tom
Exactly.
have that connection.
So that's actually very seeable. It's 70
I don't
receiving
think 70
yards?
Yeah, 70 receiving yards.
Hey man,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But that's it for that. Yeah. So that's so I'm officially calling the Chiefs. I'm taking them on the straight spread. I'm taking them on the money line, and I'm teasing that number down to 54.5 and taking the over. How about you?
I want to see a good game. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I'd probably say the Chiefs, dude.
Fair.
To be
All right.
honest, it depends on. It's probably going to depend on one drive. It may be a call, and that's it. It's going to be too close, and I can see Brady throwing interceptions.
Oh
He
yeah,
is
yeah,
not,
yeah.
Like the defense is going to have to bail him out.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
they're gonna have to bail him out.
I don't think. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Mahomes might throw one
Yeah.
because it's fucking Super Bowl,
Right,
and
right.
it's still the best teams in the league. But yeah, I can see Brady throwing 2 or 3 actually.
Yeah, he threw like 3 against Green Bay.
Yeah, and those were bad.
Yeah, they were bad.
They weren't like good plays. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
weren't like, oh shit, all right. Like they were like, that was a bad throw, dude.
But like that offense, Bruce Arians' offense is a lot of that's like a gambling offense.
Yeah,
Because he throws downfield.
I like
a
that.
lot. Oh, I
do
know,
like
but
that,
I mean,
yeah.
it just comes with its, with those mistakes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great game.
No, yeah,
For sure.
So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, well, we can end this podcast on a little MMA talk.
Yeah,
Well, upcoming UFC fights.
Let's do it.
Actually, you know what? Do we have plug music on this fucking thing?
No, we don't.
Fuck. All right. I thought we did. I thought Evan had. Whatever. We'll figure that out later.
We got the UFC.
Yeah. This could you make that? Can I see that whole card for this Saturday? No, I mean the whole card, like the card. Just open the card up, like just open that up. Like just click the right there. No, click the actual names.
Oh,
Yes.
the actual names. Gotcha.
And it should open up the whole card. Scroll down. Yeah, scroll down. Keep going. Yep. Keep going down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop right there. So Cody Stallman versus Scar. Oh my god! I hate when the UFC does this. They don't even respect the dude to give him a fucking picture. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Yes. Sorry, I couldn't read what you were saying to me.
Yeah, we got Neil still here, so.
I was like, what? I'll wait for Mr. Colella to get on down her.
Get down her.
Get down here. Jeff Colella from the Sweet Heat podcast.
Coming to
Well, actually, this will give us some time to just be like, hey, so
Yeah, these.
our Facebook page is still up. The Slapstick Sports Facebook page is still up. Twitter, Instagram. We're gonna get a TikTok for this fucking thing.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We're gonna bring you guys content weekly or by whatever. We'll figure it all out. But we are gonna definitely be doing it more, and we are back for sure. Oh, get over here,
Jeff.
you handsome fuck.
Oh.
Here. You guys talking sports?
We're talking
Ooh.
sports,
I heard you
but
guys
you're
talking
not-
sports.
Talking sports, sir.
What's
Talking
going on,
UFC,
dude?
man. What's going on, dude?
What's going on? What are we talking UFC wise? Because I'll cry.
We-
Because what are we talking about?
Hey man, can we talk about?
Don't bully me.
Can we talk about when we were doing the Patreon watch for Cult of Us for the Poirier McGregor
Yes.
fight when Conor got knocked out? Neil and I looked at each other like, "Is Jeff? Did he kill himself? Is he okay?"
So that, it does pose a problem when you host a watch party, and then you get everybody on board for that guy, and then they get knocked out. Because not only does it look like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about in front of all your friends, but then you're genuinely upset and drunk. So you're just like drinking his whiskey, being like, "Oh my god, he let me down."
Dude, we were all like, "Is Jeff okay?" So we reached out to Jeff. So is he okay? Listen, I lost money.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So
I don't even usually bet on him. I just thought I felt good. Like I felt good about it. I was like,
Hey,
the energy's right. The
hey, man.
energy's right.
Same.
Like it felt like I was
Same.
like, he's not gonna let us down.
Same. Same.
But Dustin looked good.
I lost money to this fucking bitch too.
You lost to him?
Yeah.
Did he bet on Dustin?
Yeah.
Just
Last
as-
second, he fucking
Just
wanted
as
to big
devil's
dog me.
advocate?
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Fucking asshole. And I lost $20 to him.
Neil's like, I'll pick up a couple here and there this strategy. I'll pick it up.
He did.
By just devil's advocate, I can win.
He did it just to make me mad, and it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough one.
But no, we are talking about this Saturday's fight night.
Yes.
We are go back to the where we just were because
Oh,
it's
okay.
a 1, 2. It's usually 5 fights on the main card.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I haven't even dug into this card really that much.
I haven't
yet.
either.
I just haven't
We're
even
gonna do it right now,
really,
dude.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can do it right now.
Here, you want to turn on that camera so we can get Jeff on? Thank you.
You guys don't have to. It's my bad side. I like
what-
honestly,
Yes.
Corey Sanhagen, Frankie Edgar snuck up on me. So I was like, I felt like it was an
Same.
addition that they like it was a day full of additions and like fight announcements that it just got buried. And then it came up and they were like, they're fighting in like 3 days. And you're like, oh shit.
Dude, shit.
That's a decent matchup.
It's a great matchup.
It's a decent matchup.
Also, I had no idea Michael Johnson was fighting Clay Guida until right now.
Honestly, I thought Clay Guida retired and actually became a carpenter. I thought he just
I thought he's been out of MMA, dude.
he's one of those guys that you just hope holds up from like a childhood love perspective. Like
I'm not feeling it.
you're like no, not that he's gonna win, just that you're like don't embarrassingly get knocked out, please.
So it's like a hard KO.
yeah. Because like now, like Diego Sanchez, who like stretches in airports and does yoga,
Dude,
and
so
you're
weird.
like, God, man, I like
What are you doing?
looked up to you,
How
brother.
BJ Penn just fighting, getting knocked out by dudes at bars, not even winning.
That hurts your. They're like he's one of the pound for pound greatest, and you're like, I mean, the greatest goats getting knocked out at the bar.
Well, that fat guy just knocked him out with the pickup truck. I don't know, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So,
Hurts my
what's
feelings.
the first fight in this main card, Jess?
What is it?
Is it?
By the
This one?
price?
No, that's the 6th one. So it's probably if we count down 1.
I didn't know if it's from the
That's
top.
that's the main event. That's the main event.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, so 1,
So-
2, 3, 4. That has to be Cody.
Ascar.
Which, by the way, I was saying it's so disrespectful. They haven't
Is
given him a
that-
fucking picture. Yeah,
It
it's
is
probably
I was gonna
disrespectful.
say, it's like a fucking hidden character in Super Smash Bros.
Mortal
What's
Kombat,
going
dude.
on?
Even like I mean, people
He's unlocked.
you can always do like a Zoom. You can do like a Zoom meeting or something and just like get a screenshot. You could just do anything.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the statement here. Right?
He's got a picture.
Yeah.
I'm always
also-
gonna go picture.
He's ranked.
I'm always gonna go picture. He's
I'm gonna go
also
with-
built.
You're judging this like someone judges a fucking job application. You're just like,
He's
does
like-
he have a picture? Does he?
He's
have
like,
a
wait,
picture?
that guy's black. He's not hired. And you're like, whoa, Adam, what's wrong with you? And I was like, Adam said it, and then I put him in a
First of all,
headlock and
his
set him straight.
name looks like a hidden.
No,
It does.
Like what the fuck?
It really looks like a default name.
It's
Yeah.
an evil boss. If we're
It's
being,
an evil
it's a
boss.
repetitive name.
He
Like,
shoots fireballs. Actually,
not a scar.
you have to go through his henchman first before you fight him. The first 2 rounds are his henchmen, and he's the 3rd round.
Wait, but the worst part is that Cody looks like the henchman. What'd I do?
He does.
Oh.
No, nothing. All right.
All right, well now we're adding guests. We got Rusty here.
Yeah, take the camera off me.
Right? Where? Where are
We're
those
diving
guys?
into a fight card.
Yo, push it down a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing a thing.
We just kicked it off with a scar. We think he's gonna lose.
You know, that handsome guy right there.
That sounds like the bargain bin Thor, like you know what I mean, like an Asgardian warrior. No.
All right. Yeah.
Ascardian.
I'm with 5 on the Asgardian.
See, this is Neil's strategy, and they win money this
And they
way.
win money this way, and it's infuriating.
They just
It's
play devil's
infuriating.
advocate from a betting standpoint.
Yeah, I look for people who they seem like they're passionate, but at the same time saying they don't know.
Is his
anything
mic
about
on?
it.
No, his mic's not on. Definitely not.
That's
now
hilarious.
Oh, dude, what's
There you
up?
go.
Welcome.
Now it's on.
Hey, what's up? Handsome voice. What other jokes
Hey.
did I make?
Oh, dude, all your jokes they fell flat. Don't worry, I repeated them.
it's cool.
I repeated them.
Yeah, dude, you really took the heat for me. I appreciate that.
I wanted to punch Neil in the face out of his anger for betting against me for spite. He spite and he won. That's what makes it so much harder
Yeah.
in your heart.
Rusty does it all the time.
See, it's really hard to pick who's going to win in MMA, but it's really easy to see when someone isn't positive. I look for people who are like, dude, Jorge Masvidal's the man, and I'm like, yeah, you want to put $20 on it? How much of a man is he?
He bet my best friend over a FaceTime because I was like, yeah, you ready for the Masvidal Usman fight tonight? And he was like, hell yeah, dude, Masvidal all the way. And Rusty chimes in and goes, I got 20 on him. I got 20 on Usman. What you got? And he was like, I got Masvidal, dude. And he was like, I bet 20 on Masvidal I bet 20 on Usman right now. And like he clearly Usman went in and beat a 1 week training camp Jorge Masvidal. And you're like, yeah, dude. Actually, betting odds wise, it wasn't even it's not even a fair bet that you made. Rusty just pickpocketed
when
you.
somebody's take on something is that they think they're the man, like usually that's a safe bet to make.
To be fair, Rusty, we all just pick Cody because he has a picture.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm putting 5 on Ascar, the Asgardian right now.
You know, when you make a custom character in a game and you could put him like at like bottom level height, but like extreme width, and you just make like a chode man.
Yeah,
that's what Cody's kind of like. Like Cody's built like this little like thick, short. Like I maxed out all the like width.
He's like a me.
No.
No.
He's like Adam. Okay, handsome.
No.
Handsome,
not true at all.
Damaged.
Handsome brain damage. Scroll up, sir. Alexandre Pantoja versus
Pantoja.
Oh my God, is it
Well, it'd be a hard J, I guess, is Portuguese. Pantoja.
Pantoja?
No.
Hey, Jesse, what is it?
I don't know.
You know.
The fuck?
So
Oh my
Pantoja.
You're the closest to it.
He was the guy that everybody thought was going to win that one lighter weight version of the Ultimate Fighter that they did back in the day.
Oh shit!
This is the one that they're all undefeated?
The lighter weight Brazilian one.
Yeah, the Brazil one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone thought he was going to win, and then he got smoked out in the finale. But he's been slowly.
Well, he's number 5 here.
Who-
Oh yeah, no.
Who
He's
beat
been
him?
slowly
5.
climbing.
Who beat him in the finale?
I want to say Brandon Moreno, but I don't remember entirely.
Well, one of them's ranked number 5, and the other one's not ranked at all.
His
And I
last
know
name's
it's not
Cape,
fair
though.
to do it that way, but it doesn't feel fair to do it that way. Plus, it's the flyweight division full of uncertainty.
Full
of uncertainty.
If Manape wins, I will be very surprised. I feel like
I
that's
mean-
Wait, say it again.
Manape. I'm just portmanteauing his name. His name is Mantle Cape.
Yeah.
Man on Nate. You just like
Enamel? What is this guy's toot
Mayonnaise.
stuff?
He's
This guy's
Manape.
toot stuff, bro.
How is it that his name looks just as hard as pronounced as his name, and it's only 9 letters?
Dude, it's wild.
Wait, Adam, I might have CT. Did you say manal? Like man
I
anal?
said enamel.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were saying man anal.
That's a Freudian slip by you, I think.
No, I didn't slip. I knew exactly where I was going.
Dove in head
That
first,
was
if
a
anything.
Freudian head dive, yeah.
All right, so we're going with Pantoja?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like.
All right.
I'm going with Cape. I'm going with Cape.
You're doing the Neil Rusty move.
I'm gonna go with the uncertain. It's almost like when you see like a heavy favorite in like the fucking.
The
What is it?
Rocky
What's
movies.
125 for women's? I can't think of it. Strawweight.
It's,
what's 125?
No, it's still it's
Flyweight.
Flyweight,
It's still
yes.
flyweight.
Yeah, it's a flyweight. Okay. Unless you're Valentina Shevchenko, I do not know if you're going to win a match. I don't know you. I don't.
Yeah.
The people are just we're breeding people for Valentina to fight. I don't know who you are. If you're fighting each other, I assume.
Dude, real quick before we get to the next fight, how about Megan Anderson fighting fucking Amanda Nunes? I'm like, she's gonna get fucking smoked.
They're just running out of people. It sounds wrong. They
We're
should
gonna
just
watch
do-
it.
Did you guys play with action figures growing up?
Yeah.
It's like when you're like,
Maybe.
well, I mean, like I keep playing with the same GI Joe. Like I guess I could get Snake Eyes involved.
He's
in
your
this
favorite and the strongest. It's just Amanda Nunes. Like she keeps winning.
one. They're running out of toys to smash together.
And, I mean, who are they gonna make her fight?
Shevchenko again.
A
That's
d-
the only fight.
She has to fight a guy.
What about
She
Shevchenko?
has to fight a guy. Make her fight a
Shevchenko's-
They
flyweight.
cut Cyborg. No, that was hacky. That was lowbrow.
No, she cut Cyborg.
Michael Johnson versus Clay Guida.
Johnson all day.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been saying for years that Johnson's hand speed is underrated. Like when he fought.
Josh Emmett said, "Fuck you."
so did Justin Gaethje.
No, but here's the thing: is his defense sucks.
Yeah, it
But
really
his
does.
actual-
It's garbage.
Go back and watch
It's
the
straight
Gaethje
trash.
fight.
It's straight
Gaethje
trash.
at
You're
first
right.
is just like you're putting hands in my face.
Yeah.
The difference is you can't stop me, and I hit harder.
Dude,
like
you're right. As soon as Justin was like, "Oh, wait a minute, you're just leaving me all the openings for counters." He's like, "You don't know how to stop a counter."
he's like, if I
Yeah.
pretend I'm not getting hit, this is the best birthday ever.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, he's got to win over Dustin, and he's got to win over Tony, And those are pretty impressive victories by Michael Johnson.
Oh, he's not a scrub.
No, that's what I'm
Tony-
saying though. But
Tony
then
did
like,
break his hand
But
in
then
the first
Khabib beat
round.
the shit out of him.
yeah, I think he broke him like
Dude,
spiritually.
One of my all-time favorite MMA clips is still him up against the cage, punching him in the face, and he's just hopeless.
Yeah.
And Khabib's going, I must fight for the title. Please quit.
Give up.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He was
I
being a
would-
friend.
Yeah.
He was like, I will break your
told me
arm
business.
if I have to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
It's only
So
business.
literally tap out from strikes if you have to. I don't care.
Right? Oh, man, but I'm going to take Johnson over. I mean, I thought Clay
I'm gonna
Guida
take-
was done.
Well, Clay Guida, let's be real. Clay Guida was never known for his defense.
No.
And we just talked about how fast Michael Johnson's
Yeah.
hands are. So mathematically, I feel like it has to be
Fair.
Michael Johnson.
I just feel
No,
like
it's
how
gonna be
long has
Clay.
Clay Guida been in the UFC? Like when your main fighting
gonna
attribute
look up
is
the odds.
cardio, I can't.
Yeah,
like,
it's annoying. Oh, the odds? Yeah, why
It
don't
didn't
they
come
show
up.
the odds?
I'm gonna look it up real quick because I just have to imagine Michael Johnson's a heavy favorite.
Oh, I'm looking up Michael Johnson's career right now because I'll tell you the exact fight that broke him. I remember watching it live.
I think it was. I mean, if it wasn't Khabib or Josh Emmett.
No, Khabib,
Was it one in
Khabib
between?
was his like revenge tour. Like he was like, wait, maybe I can fight.
Oh
for
well,
a
Nate
title.
Diaz embarrassed him.
Oh, that was bad.
Nate
That was
Diaz
bad.
actually looked elite against Michael Johnson. I remember
Yes.
that. It was the Conor McGregor call out.
Yep.
He looked. I know Nate has beaten Conor. I still think he maybe looked the best he's ever
No,
looked against
that,
Michael
that
Johnson.
that was the fight. Like the Stockton slap had always been a meme, but that was the one where people were like, "Oh wait, no, Nate can fucking box," and like
Michael
he
Johnson's only
can
a
kinda
minus 220.
I'll
Oh,
say
you know what?
that fight broke.
Darush is actually the first fight in this card.
And
but yeah.
Darush is
I
the
love
one who broke
Dariush.
Michael Johnson's win streak.
Darush.
Yep, before the Nate Diaz fight.
Dariush had like fucking knockout of the year.
No,
Arguably.
but you're
I'll
right.
take
It was the
Diego. I
Nate
like the
Diaz
way
fight.
he
Oh, dude, yeah, he did have
He looks like an
knockout.
elf.
he fucking
Well,
has, he's
but
had some
Buckley-
crazy ones.
Buckley's fucking spinning backache
But
quality.
I think he. Oh no, I think it was a different card. Never mind. But fucking, I got Dariush in this one.
Same. So the
Diego
odds.
Ferreira is
I'm
super
sorry, the odds
underrated.
on the what fight we talking about? Right?
I said I was like
Michael Johnson.
Clay Guida.
right. Where the fuck is it?
It said it was like a minus 220, 225 or something for Michael Johnson. I feel like he
Minus
should be.
225 plus
He should
130.
probably be like a minus 400 though. If I'm being honest, like I'm not trying to be rude.
It's like, hey Clay, how about your plus 2,000? And he's minus 400.
Clay, I mean, you're basically like you look like a substitute woodshop teacher right now. Like he looks like a
Do
substitute.
you know who he looks
woodshop.
like? He looks like. Remember the old Geico caveman commercials?
Dude, I was
Yeah.
just thinking that.
Yes.
Like they tried to reboot it
Yes.
with a hipster caveman.
Yes.
I was literally about to say that.
That's-
dude. Fuck
Did they
yeah.
really do
Mind
that?
melting, brother.
Ugh.
Did they
Yeah.
really reboot it?
No, but it looks like
It looks
they are.
no. He's saying it looks like they're going to.
Oh, Clay's the hipster one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Like he's
Jeff,
trying to
if they
insure his
rebooted
cupcake
it,
shop.
you
Yes,
would know.
tattoos.
It's Geico.
You're right. You're right. It would have been
They
like
play
all
commercials
over.
in your sleep.
You're right.
All right, next one. Sandhagen versus Edgar. Hey man, I'm going fucking Sandhagen. I think Sandhagen takes Edgar on this.
I got Sandhagen,
I got Sanhagen too.
but
I got
very
Frankie.
excited for the fight still.
very
no one
excited.
cares.
for the
Very
fight.
excited just to see. Just interesting to see how Frankie does at this weight class. I still think Corey's at the top of the heap.
Same.
I see Frankie as like my stock in Dogecoin right now. I just like
Old and Italian.
From Tom's River, New Jersey.
I was gonna say small and just bleeding value by the day.
That's fair. It's a decent.
Yeah,
analogy.
Edgar also. I just feel like Edgar is just like, I don't know, dude. You're at that point now where you're like, you're just getting knocked out. Like you just, you know,
See,
like
he like dropped 10 pounds in a weight class and then like grew out his hair and he was like, I'm a different fighter. And you're like, no,
Yeah,
you're not.
you're not.
No, you're not. You're the
Yeah,
same guy.
You know what? I think getting knocked out wasn't as bad as he thought it was gonna be because like that felt like he should retire. You know what
Right.
I mean? That felt.
Yeah,
like
Brian
he should-
Ortega
when
should have probably been his last
when
fight.
Ortega beat the shit out of him,
Which hurt my
Yeah,
feeling.
dude. That fucking hook he hit him with, I was like, oh.
It really
Like-
hurt my feelings a lot. Like that whole, I remember watching that fight in a bar, and I was like, "All right, I mean, come on, I mean, it's Frank Yeager. It's like everyone's dad, dude. Like, like on a level, it's everybody's uncle at the pool. Like, everyone, chill out, man. Nobody wants to knock out the guy at the pool.
Maybe that'll be a good thing though. Maybe, dude, what if Frankie Edgar just like starts like making his career about like that old man, like stubborn, never say die attitude? Like he's the dad playing rec soccer with 2 blown out knees, just like I gotta stop the
He has
ball.
on the copper fit fucking knee braces.
Yeah, dude. They say your peak is where your physical ability and your experience are at like the most like equal ratio.
Oh,
And,
you know, Frankie Edgar. So if I take Route 9 back home to Staten Island, if I'm going that way, I drive by Frankie Edgar's UFC gym because he owns that one, and you're like, eh. Like, everybody, you're like, I don't know. It's just
There's a sign that's like last accomplishment for 80 miles.
I'll level you. I don't really like his billboards either. They bum me out as well. Like the Eat Clean Bro fucking
Yes!
billboards. That's him. And I'm like,
are,
oh, God,
by the
you're
way,
so
that's so. And of course, they surround Staten Island because exactly for Staten Island. I think he made it for Staten Island. The Eat Clean Bro.
He literally put a Jersey Shore T-shirt slogan on a billboard and was like, "I'm actually an entrepreneur."
Yeah.
And you're like, I mean, are you
know
a
what? I actually
UFC
hate Frank
fighter
Yeager now.
who like?
He turned me against him.
I think he woke up drunk after a night at like Point Pleasant and was just like, I think I'm an entrepreneur. like he like bought a T-shirt stand by accident.
He's too close of friends with Mark Henry now that Mark Henry's like, what am I gonna do? Tell him that he has to retire? He comes over and eats pizza every night. What are we doing? We train in the we train in the basement of the pizzeria. It is what it is.
That's brutal. Imagine telling one of your like comic friends, like, "Hey man, I think you should hang it up." You could never. Like, imagine if Neil broke his hands and still tried to draw. Like, imagine having to be like, "Hey, I mean,
Neil tells that to Jesse every week.
Neil, I
but
think
that's
you
just.
I just concussed myself.
Yeah, you got the corner of that. We got it on camera. Don't worry.
I have poor spatial awareness.
Depth awareness, bro.
I'm not a fighter.
It's the only one.
What's the main event? What we got here?
Alistair Overeem versus Alexander Volkov. Hey, man, I mean, I just going to go with Volkov because Alistair Overeem, all he knows is now is getting knocked out. That's all he knows. That's all he knows. He's like, I go into ring, I get knocked out, I leave. He's like, that's what happens. I mean, name a fucking, like.
When was the last time Volkov really lost besides the Derek Lewis flash finish at the end? I don't remember Volkov's most recent fights, but I feel like he's looked good in all of them.
Yes.
Other than the Derek Lewis,
Yes.
which knocked him off of like his momentum train a little bit, but then he's back on it. But I do feel like Alistair Overeem's on this like farewell Tom Brady tour that he thinks he's like, I'm about to go out on top as champion, and like I think him and Tom Brady are both in for a rude awakening. They're probably not going to collect the gold.
Yeah, he really has a very Queen wavy goodbye tour in his mind. Like I'm on, but he's gonna just walk out. He's leaving on a stretcher. He's not walking out.
I have Volkov, but I have a weird feeling about Overeem, so I'm just gonna take over.
Oh, you pussy,
dude!
I don't know why. I feel like Volkov's gonna win. I'm just gonna take
I'm going
it.
Volkov.
I feel very similarly to Jeff. My thing is like I don't trust that Volkov won't have a lapse of judgment against Alistair. You had one against Derek Lewis, who.
But that makes you think he won't do it now. That makes you think he won't.
Because it's a bad bet to bet on fighters to not do something. You should bet on the things you expect them to do, not the things you don't.
Well, I will
expect
say I think Adam expects Alistair Overeem to get knocked out.
I do.
So
yeah, I really do.
But that's all right. If you're betting on Volkov to knock out Overeem, that's one thing. You shouldn't bet on a fighter to defeat themselves.
No. I'm 100% betting on Volkov to knock out Alistair Overeem.
All right, cool.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't see him winning this fight. I just don't. I hasn't been beating anybody.
I know.
Why the fuck is he going to be? I just don't see it.
I think it's just this picture of him, but it's giving me vibes of like before Steve Rogers gets the Captain America treatment. Like
I actually think Volkov looks like Captain America before the fucking treatment.
He looks a little bit like Jeremiah.
saying Overeem.
No.
Wait, did I say Overeem?
No,
I thought you were
Volkov.
I thought you were saying Overeem looks like the after, like he's looking jacked in the picture.
Dude.
I knew you were talking about Volkov.
Volkov looks like if Jeremiah Watkins started working out more.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit,
and cut that hair of his.
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of player the Texans want to sign.
I don't even. I want to say Volkov 100%, and I don't know why I'm randomly leaning Alistair. I just am. I don't expect him to win. Volkov, I think, is a better fighter on paper right now, but I'm just still gonna go with Overeem.
I just have these two pictures of Alistair Overeem in my head. His lip being exploded, and then Francis Pez dispensering him.
Yeah, you did rock him, sock him, that boy.
That's one of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen because of how vicious that uppercut was. He came from like Haiti, so he was like,
It
was fucking...
When people talk about like those famous sports moments that like should ever go down and like, there's just those iconic moments. I literally don't remember something I reacted to like that where I was like, oh Jesus Christ! Like I was like, God damn!
I literally
got a family.
Like my hands went on my head and was like,
yeah,
your mouth's like a gape.
Yeah,
like you don't know what
I
to
was
say.
I think I was by myself, and like my girlfriend was doing something else. I was like, look at it. The highlight's gonna be quick. Don't miss it. This is history. Like
you're holding your eyes open.
Yo, dude, get out of my brain.
First death in the UFC. First death. We just saw the first death. Like that's what I thought it was. Like I was like, oh shit.
No one just followed me on
Sports
Instagram.
ruined.
Todd Duffy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I told these idiots that yesterday because he did it. We were on the podcast. Like, oh, Todd Duffy just followed me. It was
They
like,
didn't care.
who's Todd Duffy? I was like, fuck.
Todd Duffy.
Wish
owner
Rusty
of
and
the-
Jeff were here.
The fastest knockout defeat in UFC history.
That's what I fucking said.
So-
Fastest heavyweight knockouts. The first thing I said to these assholes.
Who?
Yeah, man.
fucking know.
It was.
Pretty-
I remember that fight because here's the thing. First off, love me some Tim Hague. Love me some fucking balding fat Canadian dude. Back at like where like you could still get away with being like an unathletic
Yes.
fighter, to the point where like it wasn't like there's some like Big Ben Rothwell's like hanging
Right.
around. Like it was like the norm. To
Dude,
be-
Tim Hague looked like he trained in a maple syrup factory. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked
Yeah.
like if he shaved his happy trail, he would go down a weight class. Like
It was like every
Forrest Griffin on his stomach.
every fighter looked like 1990s baseball first baseman. You're just like, you're an athlete, huh? And you're like, no, I had home runs in the cleanup spot. And you go, oh, okay, we will throw the ball to you
You look
and
like-
pretend you're a first baseman.
Look like two Dennis Exersley tied together. Hell yeah, baseball reference.
Alistair Overeem. I'm just hoping he comes out and says, I don't give a fuck, does all of the steroids in this training camp, and just says, whatever, dude, I want to go out in a win. I don't really want to go out. I'll make it a no contest. I don't care.
Make him Uberim again?
Yeah, make him
dude.
Alistair Overeem. That's what I want. Overeem and Brock Lesnar. I mean, that's just so iconic, dude. They're just so big. Like, they're so
It
big.
literally looked like two silverback gorillas fighting each other.
If you had
That's
to,
like that's what it looked like.
if you
dude.
had to have an example, if someone was like, "Now, do we really need a weight class heavier than heavyweight?" You'd be like, "Yeah, look at it.
These
look
two,
at it.
they'll
Look
fight
at
every
it."
5 years, like Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
or whatever
no,
the fuck.
exactly. Like if
Yeah.
we had it like
Oh
an
my God.
Avengers movie,
Imagine-
like, you know what I mean? Where it's just like every couple of years we got the fattest, strongest motherfuckers.
They're all the Incredible Hulk. It's
Like
just
a real
team of
Kumite.
Incredible Hulks.
Like a fat Kumite.
You think, oh man, Francis Ngannou versus Uberim would be a hell of a face-off. That'd be a real hell of a face-off.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, if you didn't even know MMA, you'd be like, oh, I think I'm gonna turn this on.
Have you guys been watching Ngannou just fucking eat body shots on Instagram for fun?
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's scary.
It kind of makes me feel like he's just like a Pokemon, like hardening. Like he's
Yeah.
just like building up defense.
It really is like
mean
that, kind of like that
Hino-chan?
Rogan bit where it's like, oh yeah, we're not the same person. Like we're not the same person. Like we're not people. Like how is he us?
I think he's trying to find out. I think he's trying to find out how far away he is from a human being. He's
Dude,
like, just kind of kill
I
me.
mean,
see if
people
I
are.
come
I mean,
back.
he started off with like the body pad, and now he's just having people straight Houdini him.
Oh, you mean like a dude? When you said body pad, I thought you meant like one of those things that like jiggles your fucking stomach until you have
Nope.
abs.
That's how he
Don't
gets
know what
his
that's
abs.
called.
That's how he gets his abs.
I think he just gets his abs by people punching him in the stomach.
I mean, like Dana White used to be a boxer sized guy. I could see him hawking some titty jigglers, or you know.
On that note,
On
Don't
that
ruin
note-
Francis for me.
on that note, we should probably
Yeah, we can wrap up
let's wrap
the
up
first
the-
Slapstick Sports of the year and a
Overeem.
half. Guys, go check out the beautiful Sweet Heat podcast featuring these Jeff Colella, Rusty Wright, which they'll be recording right after us right now. Jesse, this has been fun. First good,
Yeah,
I think
of
good
course.
first episode back, man.
Yeah, for
Good
sure.
first
dude.
episode back. Yeah, we'll figure more shit out along the way. But thanks for retuning back in, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yep.